Let's be brutally honest for a second. If you are applying for MBA in US, UK, Australia, or any of these countries, you are walking into a minefield. I'm hearing every day at Global Creed, the people with 740 in GMAT, 325 in GRE, with admission offers from best of the universities, getting a reject in visa process. But why? The reason is that this year, it's not business as usual. It's not the lottery system. You need to be well prepared for visa process when you're going and walking in there. So it's about planning well, strategizing well, and giving the most honest details out there so that your visa doesn't get rejected. So if you're someone who is applying this year, this video is for you. While the rejections are all-time high, but this is a good thing for you. That means you can prepare well for this. I'm the founder of Global Creed, and today I'm gonna tear down the visa process so that you can plan better, strategize better, and you get that desired step. Alright, let's look at the data. No fluff, only what's happening this year. So this year has been different when it comes to the policies across the 4 major destinations: the US, Canada, Europe, and Australia. Let's talk about US first. This year, the administration has made F1 process even more stricter, and what they want to know is what's the exact connection between your degree and your H-1B eligibility. They don't want students, they want highly specialized professionals. Let's talk about Canada. Canada has doubled down on the caps. They have reduced by 10% the number of permits which they are offering this year. And especially for my audience from South Asian countries, the entire region has been classified by some of the countries as evidence level 3. Now, what does that mean? It means, presumably, you are seen as high risk when it comes to immigration, and you need to prove it otherwise. But the biggest change is not around the caps or the reduced number of applications. It is around how the visa officer is evaluating you. The best example is Australia. They have recently ditched the GTE, the Genuine Temporary Entrant requirement, and now they have made it Genuine Student. Now this sounds like a semantic, but in reality, this is massive. Earlier, a GTE meant that promise us that you will leave once you are done with your degree. The GS, which is Genuine Student, means that prove to us that you actually need this degree for the career back home. Now they don't just care about your return ticket book, they basically want to know that if you are applying to a particular course, are you genuinely in need of that course? Now, or you are someone who is looking at 2 years of vacation in Sydney or looking at a backdoor entry to the Canada job market. So your SOP can no more sound like that I need business education. It cannot sound like that I want to do something in life, that's why I want the exposure around the business field. 3 major reasons why most of the visas are denied in the last 1 year. The reason number 1 is generic SOPs. A lot of people write global exposure, state-of-the-art infrastructure, but that's just generic statements which are given on Google and people use it in their SOPs. Your SOP should actually explain why you need that degree. Why in your career back home you felt a need of that degree. The reason number 2, the fund stuffing. A lot of people put in that $50,000, $60,000 at the last moment. Now what the visa officers care about, that whether the money has come in last few months or you had that money with you and which has stayed in the account for a while. The reason number 3 is lack of logical reason. Now basically, if someone who has been for 5 years into mechanical engineering and suddenly wants to get into Masters of Fine Arts, now that's illogical. So what visa officers are looking at is there a logic why you are making that pivot? That's important. Now how do we prepare for this? Don't just list a course. Identify the gap. You don't say, I want to take financial modeling. You say, in my career with so-and-so organization, when I was doing a particular thing, I felt a need of financial modeling, and that's why I want to do this course. Number 2, cite specific career opportunities. Don't just say, I want to come back to India and become a product manager. You should say, I want to become a product manager with XYZ firm, which would pay me XYZ amount, then you are very specific. You are talking about that you want to become a product manager, but you are also very clear what kind of a product manager you want to be, which kind of company you want to join. The number 3, redefine your home country connects. Talk about the assets which you hold in the country, talk about the relationships which you hold in the country, which shows that once you are done with the education, you would actually return home and there is a genuine and a real reason behind it. Basically, through this video, we want to tell you that if you are a genuine person who plan to go abroad and who want to study there, you should not get a reject in your visa just because you have not prepared well for it. So the visa process of 2026 is designed to weed out the unprepared ones. And if you are well prepared, if you are strategically prepared, if you are genuine, you're going for a particular course which is going to help your business back at home, then you should not get that no. At Global Creed, we have been helping candidates who are applying for various universities abroad, starting with the journey of SOPs to essays to LOR to CV to visa and later on for getting you the financial loans. So if you are someone who is planning an MBA or a master's abroad, do reach out to us. You have a link in the description of this video. And if you like this video, do share with your friends and do like and subscribe the channel.